Hey everyone, it's day 5 of Vlogmas 2014, and the topic today is, do you have a bucket list? I don't like to call it a bucket list because I know I'm so crazy because I don't like to say I'm going to do this before I die because I just don't like to talk about when I die, so I don't like to use that in a sentence. Even though I know we're all gonna die, you're gonna die, we're all gonna die. I get it, I know, but I just don't like to talk about it. It's like kind of that unspoken thing. So I have a to-do list. I have a dream list. I have a so these are what's on my bucket list. I guess I gotta stick to the theme and say what they want me to say. So this is what's on my list. I want to meditate with a group of other meditators. Like I want to go to a maybe retreat and meditate at a retreat. I want to go with the Dalai Lama somewhere, meditate, or with Thich Nhat Hanh and meditate. I want to meditate with a group of other meditators. Yes, physically. Like I've done like meditations, like mass meditations and stuff like that, like where everybody meditates at the same time. But I want to do it where I'm actually in a place, and I want it to be outside. Like I want to be outside by the water, or I could be in the mountain. It doesn't matter. I definitely want to be outside when I do that. So that's one thing. I want to see more of the world. I went to Aruba a few years back, and that was great. It was tropical. It was for a wedding. It was beautiful. But when I went to Europe, it was different. It did something to me. It put something in me. I'm so serious. Like it really, like from that moment on, it's been November 2013. I can call myself European. People look at me like I'm stupid because they automatically think white. There's black Europeans. You know what I'm saying? Black people in Europe. As a matter of fact, there's one in my group. She's from the UK. It's cool. It did something to me. It just did something to me. I loved it. I felt like I belonged there. I was like, I thought I belonged in Africa, on the Ivory Coast, over in West Africa with my sister's peoples, but it's not Africa anymore, even though I'm going to get my little house over Africa. It's Europe. I belong in Europe. So that's on my list. I want to go to Spain. I want to go to, not just Europe in general, but I want to see the world. I want to go to Egypt. I want to go everywhere. I want to, go to Morocco, I want to go everywhere. I want to travel the world. I used to think the world was big. It's not so big. It's big. It's not so big. It's small. So that's what I want to do. I want to compete in a athletic competition. I don't know what kind. I don't want to do like fitness modeling or anything like that because, I don't want to do that, but I want to compete in some sort of athletic fitness challenge competition thing. Yes, that's what I want to do. I'm going to want to do that for a very long time. I really want to be ripped and cut and just very muscular, but I don't know if I want to do that anymore, but I do want to be very, very physically fit, and I do want to compete in some sort of competition. Some sort of athletic competition. I want to perform poetry live. I performed poetry live a few times. I performed poetry live. I played the guitar when my sister said her poetry, and then we went to Philly. We were kind of outsiders and people around. We sort of, did our thing. But I want to get up on stage and perform 1 or 2 or 3 of my pieces. So that's on my list. What else? I didn't think about this before I did it. But these are things that I've wanted to do for a while, I want to have short hair again. I don't know when. My locks are really long. I've had them for like 8 or so, almost 9 years, and I love them. I love them a lot. I love my hair. But I grapple with the idea of having just a short sort of cut. I have a big, small head, and my head's big, but it's small. That's weird, isn't it? But my head's weird. So I had short hair before though, back in the day when I was skinnier, you know. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So I want to do the big chop again. I might get a perm. I don't know. I could trick you like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I might get a perm. I don't know. So okay, what else on my bucket list? Let me get to it. Travel, compete in a competition, poetry on stage. I know I gotta have something else I want to do in my life before let's see. I want to have a baby when I'm like 45. My husband looks at me like I'm nuts because he's like 4.5 years older than me, so he'll be like 50. I want to have a little love child just to grow old with me, but then I might not want to. I don't know, but I might. I'll leave it at that. So that's it. I think that's it. I'm really gonna stop because I don't want to start making stuff up. Like I just made the baby thing up. I didn't really make that up, but I did. I really don't. I just joke with my husband and say we're gonna have a love child because we got this whole plan that we're gonna move to New York once all the children are out of the house, except for the youngest two because we got a long time. We ain't got time to wait for them to turn 18 and go to college. They're coming with us to New York. So we're gonna move to New York and live the New York life and wear scars in the wintertime. We love East Coast. You know, we're so East Coast. We love New York. We're originally I'm from Maryland, but you know, Maryland's like a stone's throw to New York. We want to live that New York life. So if we're gonna be doing that, we can't be having no babies. You know, you can't do that. So that's it. So that's my Blogtober day 5. What's on my bucket list? That's pretty much it. I can't think of. Marathon. I want to run in a marathon. I want to run a marathon. The whole thing. Or the most of it. Most 26 miles. Most of the 26 miles. I've already did a 5K. I want to do a half marathon, which is 13.1, and it's 26.2. So I do want to run a marathon. That's a big one. That's really number 1 on my list. That's definitely something I want to do. So that's pretty much it. I don't think there's anything else to this, but that's Blogtober day 5. Thanks for watching, guys.